How you doing today, Joe?
Let me tell you something, Deebo. Deebo, it's my time real quick.
You know what? Let's go back to Super Bowl 40 and 43, man. What about those two Super Bowls in those years? What are the things that stuck out about you that team had, that each one of those teams had that you think helped them get to that point? And what are some of the favorite memories that you have from 40 and 43?
You know what's awesome about those two teams was the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the group of guys that we had. I mean, we talk about it all the time here, like how connected you guys were. You know, you guys kind of controlled the way you guys control, and just the group it was with. Like, I mean, these are people I still stay in touch with. Obviously, Hines and you and PZ. Like, it was just a locker room, the group of people that we had, just the leaders, and it was just, it was awesome. I mean, you look at the dynamics of those teams. You know, like Ike Taylor and Troy Polamalu. You know, where else in the world? You know, those two guys are like best friends. You know what I mean? Like, it's just football's great, man. The NFL is great, like that. You know, it's just it doesn't matter where you come from or how you got here. Like, you know, in the right locker room, just the way bonds are going to form, or they do form. It's pretty special. But you know what, Deebo? That locker room and the group of people in there, it's special. It's unique, man.
Mm-hmm.
It really was.
It is hard. It is hard to get now, especially in today's culture and times.
Yeah, and you know what? The stars, like we were all just one.
Yes,
I really believe it. You know, like
nobody felt like they needed their own shine. Everybody shined together.
That's exactly right. Like we were all chasing that championship, and it was like the egos in that. There was no egos inside the building. You know what I mean? And I would have done anything for you guys. You guys would have done anything for any of it. Whatever we had to do. It's just like, and even like the guys. You know, like Troy, great person. You know, Hall of Fame. You know, you James. You know, I know there's a tough guy. You're a good dude. You're a good dude. You know, and we always took pride. You know, after that, we were always chasing that line. We are to this day. You know, for us to win a championship, we got to be like, I told this to the rookies the other day at the rookie dinner. I said, hey, guys, the great championship teams, the championship teams that I've been a part of, the Super Bowl teams, that locker room, it was like this. We were connected, like we were united. You know, it was the brotherhood there. It was special. You know, we're always chasing. You look at the guys that we try to sign. There's something to them. Joe Hayden. You know, you were a great football player. You're a great human being, man.
Oh, we appreciate it, Omar.
You like, you know, we always talk about that locker room, James, and for that Super Bowl 40 and 43. You know, could certain guys have played on that team? Joe Hayden would have been able to play on one of those teams.
Come on, man. Thank you, Omar.
For real.
Yes.
And when we look at it, Ike Taylor's on the staff. I know you guys had him before here. Ike does some stuff for us sometimes, and we always talk about, you know, Steelers, guys that are Steelers, guys that could have been a part of those special locker rooms that we had. They was nothing like, you know, James Farrier, Troy Polamalu, Joey Porter, like Aaron Smith, like you could just Larry Foote. I mean, Larry Foote was awesome. Hey, Big Hamp, and I mean, these guys came from all different parts of the country, you know, different. They grew up differently. We were all we hung together, like we used to, just close,
like tight, bro,
tight.
Like y'all thought y'all hung Joe. That wasn't shit.
That's what I'm.
We hung, bro.
That's really hanging. That's
like I'm dead. Oh shit, Omar, I'm so sorry, bro. I know you had a hard out. Let me get to this last question in before we get you out of here, man. Say 25, 30 years from now, man.
Yes.
When people look back on the era of Omar Khan as the GM of the Pittsburgh Steelers, what do you want them to be saying?
Ooh,
what do you hope they're saying?
That's a tough question, but I can tell you, I hope they say that I gave this organization and this league my best every single day. And obviously, I want them to say, man, he was Super Bowl champion multiple times.
Yes.
That's
yes.
like
yes.
about the quest for 7, man. We got the quest for more than that. Like
that's it.
Hey,
that's it.
James, and we're gonna bring Joe as our +1 or plus whatever, him and his
please,
so they can experience once we're there. That's the goal.
1,000%.
Okay, Omar, man. I know you got to get out of here, man. We want to thank you for coming on and joining us, man, for the time that you had. Look here. Me and Joe, we go be up at training camp. We gonna have to shoot from there for at least 2 days.
Sure.
We gonna have to make sure you get us set up at training camp.
Man, I can't wait, man. Hey, I really appreciate you guys, man. You guys are special people, man, and I consider you guys friends and appreciate all you guys did here. So, Joe, watch out. Make sure you keep Jimmy. Over here, all right?
I got you.
All right, man. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you, Omar.
Right. See you guys. Love you guys. Appreciate it.
Love you too, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the GM.
Come on.
Or was the GM for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yes, sir.
Omar Khan.
Good Omar, man.
Thank you again for coming on, bro. We really appreciate it. Looking forward to getting to training camp, Joe. We gonna have to shoot at least maybe we shoot a whole week. Maybe shoot a whole week, Monday, Tuesday, and Friday.
That's the way we really see what's going on. We really be able to put eyes on it. I don't want to.
Like I said, we sit there.
I'm a reporter.
We gonna be reporting the news. Watch. We get a whole view. We get a whole view of 4 days hot and Friday. You know, go ahead and spit it out. See what we see. Be where we're gonna be. Tell them what it is.
We're gonna have to do both. We're gonna hit both.
We hit both. Yeah, I go up to Cleveland.
Come to the Cleveland Browns on with me too.
I come to the land.
We hit the land for the week. We go hit the land for the week.
If they let me in the door, man, make sure, man. Listen, I don't want to have no problems up there,
Deebo,
bro.
trust me. When
I bring you in there, bro, you know how I roll anyway.
You kept me safe. You kept me safe when I was in enemy territory with the Browns gear on. Obviously, when you come to Mikasa Sukasa, you're gonna be safe. Ain't nothing gonna be going on around Deebo.
Hey, listen, I'm just making a show, man. You know, listen, you know how I roll. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
All right.
But yeah, you a wild man. I'm gonna make sure we are safe. I'll be like, y'all, I'm protecting y'all from Deebo. That's what
man, hold up, bro. I forgot. Oh man, we got the super chats, man. It looked like it might be man. Okay, look here. I guess that's Omar's. You mad? We can answer it. Hold on, let me put my GM hat on. Let me get this back to you. I got my GM hat on. Joe, you got to put your GM hat on.
Okay.
All right. Let's go. You mad? $5. Appreciate you. He said, how do they finish rounding out the wide receiver room? Is Bernard wide receiver 3 from the jump, or who becomes wide receiver 4? Nobody is anything from the jump, but the 1 and 2 that we got right now, which will be DK and what's his name? Everybody else,
Pittman Jr.
Junior, Pittman Jr. DK and Pittman Jr.
With my GM hat, yes.
After that,
he number 3.
The play itself, yes. True statement. If the play sticks to what it should be, yes.
Yeah.
Especially with what I heard Steve Smith saying about
said he would, yes.
Oh Lord.
I'm
gonna trust Steve Smith all day in America on that
1,000%.
receiver.
I'm trusting Steve Smith, and I'm putting my man at number 3 right now, instantly.
No question.